Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Sunday, July 19th, 2026. So, on EAA AirVenture Day 1 Eve,
Yes,
how did you find today's crossword?
I would have to say it was a step up
A
from
step up.
a typical Sunday puzzle.
I see what you did there.
and I didn't think of that for myself. It was part of the blurb for wordplay.
Oh, okay.
But it was true.
Well, I appreciate you giving credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
Always cite our sources.
Uh-huh. So anyway, yes, it was truly impressive. So the theme was truly impressive.
Yes.
And the rest of the puzzle was pretty good too.
Well, good.
It was by Michael Lieberman, and he never disappoints.
Right.
He always does something phenomenal, and he did it again.
Why don't we talk about what he did?
Okay. Well, the theme for the puzzle was raising capital. And 6 times in the puzzle, he took an answer to a clue, and he ran it horizontally, and then he ran it upward vertically, and then he ran it horizontally again. And if you looked at the part that was vertical, if you read it down, it was a world capital. So raising capital, that's where he got the name. So for example, 25 across was the first one. The clue was, I really, really appreciate it. And the answer was thanks a million. And you could get thanks and A on the first horizontal line. Then you had to go up 3 more squares, starting million, M-I-L, and then you had to go across 4 more squares before the end of million, the L-I-O-N. So you had thanks a million, thanks, then up for a mill, and then across again for the end of million. And if you looked at the vertical part of that answer, you see the word Lima, as in Lima, Peru.
Right.
He did that 6 times in this puzzle. And we had Lima, Peru. We had Bern, Switzerland. We had Rabat, Morocco. We had Cairo. Cairo. You can tell I'm from Illinois.
Yes.
Cairo, Egypt. We had... Well, let's see. There were 2 more, right? Oslo. Did I say Oslo already? The 2 at the bottom were, let me get them here. Rome, Italy, and 99 down Riga for Latvia. So he did that 6 times in this puzzle, which, it's hard enough to get one clue going one way. He had a clue going like 3 ways, and he was able to make sense of it and fill in all the rest of the squares around it. Amazing, and get a world capital in the middle of it.
Yes.
So pretty amazing.
So where did you figure out the theme?
Well, I was doing this now kind of as tag team, maybe more than tag team. Our son is home for the summer for a few weeks. So there were 3 of us actually working on it. And I believe it was our son that figured it out. Oh, it wasn't until I think we got down to the Oslo one. And that was the 71 across fantasizes about. The answer was drools over. And you had D-R-O-O on the first horizontal line, and then going upwards from that O, you had L, S, and O, and then across you had the word over. And so going down, you had O-S-L-O for Oslo. So drools over, but Oslo right there in the middle.
Right.
So yeah, I believe that's where we figured it out.
I figured it out with 69 across. that was Britain's most prestigious military decoration, the Victoria Cross.
Right.
Because I got Victo, and I'm like, I think it's Victoria something. So I ran up to get Victoria, and then when I got the cross, I'm like, oh look, it's Cairo.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Amazing.
yes. It took me longer than usual to solve this crossword, though, because I had two mistakes.
Oh.
And they were both interestingly similar. In 66 across, that was grab onto, and the answer was glom. I mistakenly put glam.
Oh.
And 58 down didn't really help a lot because that was brandy letters.
Yeah.
VSO.
VSO.
But I had VSA, and I was
Uh-huh.
okay with that because it's just like, it's not like I consume large quantities or, for that matter, any brandy.
No, but I remembered it from other crosswords.
Didn't we have something that was like VSOP? Wasn't there like a fourth letter?
Yeah, that might have been a vodka or something, but
Right. Anyways, VSO.
VSO, we've had that before.
True, but it still didn't make any real sense to me. And then we also had 89 across. That was pained yelps. And I had for 69 down, that was Explorer de Gamma. I wrote it as Vasca.
Oh,
And
no.
so I had AWS, AWS.
Oh, that's not for
It doesn't really sound like pain.
No. Sounds
Pain
like
yelps
cuteness.
like
Aw.
yes. And so
that
eventually I changed the A's to the O's, to the O's rather, and Vasca became Vasco. But that was two places where I'd written an A when I should have written an O.
Huh.
And I thought, I wonder if I do that a lot. So,
I doubt it.
but anyways, it took me a while because I found the mistake in glam, and as I was typing the O, I was getting ready for the happy music, and then I didn't hear it. I'm like, what? I have another error? But
well, we were really happy because when we put the last letter in the square, it solved.
right,
So that is always such a pleasant feeling.
Yes.
On a Sunday afternoon.
on a Sunday, especially on a Sunday. There were many good clues in this crossword.
Oh yes.
I was intrigued by 3 down. That was hairstyle similar to a bowl cut. Edgar.
Yes.
Ever heard of an Edgar cut?
No, I had not.
I had not as well. According to Wikipedia, it's a hairstyle often associated with Latino culture.
Oh.
So I guess I shouldn't rush out and get myself an Edgar cut because I would look out of place.
Oh.
It says it's been compared to a bowl cut, a similar haircut with a straight fringe. And there seem to be many theories as to the actual origin.
I'm sure.
Apparently, they had ruled out that it had been named after Seattle Mariners baseball player Edgar Martinez. So who knows where it really came. But I was thinking, Edgar Bergman. But I think...
He didn't have a haircut like that, I don't think.
Wait, wasn't Edgar Bergman, wasn't that the dummy in the ventriloquist dummy?
No, that was the actual man who was the ventriloquist.
Oh, it was, what was it? Mortimer Snurd.
And Charlie McCarthy. Well, he had two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, wasn't them. Wrong Edgar. Did you know 5 down? That was Strauss opera inspired by a Sophocles tragedy, Electra.
I figured it had to be Oedipus, had to be something related to Oedipus, and we had the E and L and E, I believe. So
And you knew how to spell Electra.
Well, I put a C at first, but then our son reminded me that it was with a K.
Right.
So
24 across was interesting. Person providing a sworn account, declarant.
Yes, that was an interesting word I had never heard before.
I wrote it down, and it fitted, and all the crosses seemed right. I still didn't believe it, though. Declarant has appeared 3 times in the New York Times crossword, today, in 2004, and 2000. When in both 2004 and 2000, it was clued as U.S. citizen to be. So...
we all thought 31 was rather interesting. 31 across. Website that calls itself the heart of the internet. Reddit.
Right.
And none of us had ever heard that phrase before,
Really?
but So we looked it up, and they don't really use it much anymore.
Oh.
But I guess, yeah, they used to call themselves the heart of the internet.
Now they're like the kidney of the internet or something?
No, I don't think so.
Another phrase that we don't hear a lot these days, 23 across, prefix with media, multimedia.
Multimedia.
There was a time when that was just the hot word.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
Uh-huh. They had classes in multimedia
Right.
when I was in college. I remember learning how to use all kinds of various machines to make multimedia.
Of course, now you just use AI, and there's going to be AI classes.
Uh-huh.
There's always some hot topic for every generation.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
We had 32 down. I thought that was amusing. Plastic cap, ? Credit limit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was quite nice.
That was very good.
And then close to that, etc. And on and on.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that was a great clue.
And that's a much better phrase for etc.
And
Because
on and on.
etc. sounds too short
Uh-huh.
for something that goes on and on. So.
Uh-huh. I thought a wonderful clue was 65 across, and I'm sad I didn't get it, but our son figured it out. Judge of diamond value,
Mhm.
and it was Aaron Judge, New York Yankees star
Right.
baseball player. Yeah,
Yeah.
Judge of diamond value.
That was a good clue indeed.
Uh-huh.
80 across gets more expensive. Steepens.
Yep.
That's an interesting form of the word.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, if something's expensive, it's pretty steep.
Right.
But I've never heard it. I've never heard that tense.
No, I
So-
have not either. Mhm.
82 down. It's in the pipeline. And since I mainly listen to Canadian news just to keep myself cheered up, I had oil
Oh,
because
we started with oil.
that's the big news, of course, in Canada right now, that they're building pipelines like everywhere, mainly coming out of Alberta. Otherwise, there wouldn't be much point.
No, but it turned out to be gas.
Turned out to be gas, yes.
And that G was an 82 across, which was a vague approximation, guesstimate.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure how you spelled a guesstimate, but you put guess, the word guess, and then
Timate.
after it.
So you guessed guesstimate. 48 across. I couldn't quite believe this one. As I was looking around for my error, I cast a very skeptical eye on the psychedelic blank rock band. It was Furs, the psychedelic Furs.
Yes.
Have you ever heard the psychedelic
No,
Furs?
I had not.
Apparently they were big in Britain and had some success in overseas, but
I had never heard of them.
great name though.
Uh-huh.
67 down was they're at the end of some rainbows. And of course, I wanted to be pots of gold,
Yes.
but it was prisms.
Yes.
It's like, I guess those count as rainbows, just because they're not
definitely.
made by nature.
Definitely, yes.
Of course, it'd be funny if you went to the end of a real rainbow and you discovered like a giant prism. That would be sort of weird. 91 down. Blank slalom, event at the Summer Olympics. Canoe.
Yes.
Did you know they had a canoe slalom?
No, I'd never heard of that.
I'm planning to enter. We've got the canoe for it.
Well, we do. So.
I wonder if it's the same as the luge event.
No.
They use the same slide.
Maybe. But no, I think they probably put it in water.
Oh, well. 39 across was one named singer with a 1994 hit, You Gotta Be, Des'ree.
Yes.
That name looks so much, it just calls out for an I in the middle of it.
Yes, it does.
Des'ree.
I used to have a student named Desiree.
Really?
It had the I in it, yeah.
It did have the I. Okay.
Desiree. Desiree.
Desiree, okay. Maybe that's how this is supposed to be pronounced. I've never heard the name. So
I really don't know.
105 down was Kitchen Intruder, Ant.
Yes.
I bet you got that right away.
I got that right away. Yes.
We have lots of good reasons for getting that right away.
Not anymore.
Let's see here.
Both our children right away shouted out 95 down. The gram. Insta.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I thought it was a reference to grandma.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that they have clues from a whole bunch of different generations.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
makes it interesting for everyone.
Right. They've definitely been picking up music from, like with Des'ree, and then they also had, let's see here, 112 across 2000, Christina Aguilera. I'm sure I mispronounced that. Number one hit, What a Girl Wants.
Yes, our daughter knew that right away.
So they had music from all over that. And of course, they had Artist Chagall, 60 Down, Mark. That's from, what, the 1920s?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Early 20th century.
94 cross, we've seen before, Slow Blank, Asian Primate. I wanted it to be a slow lemur, but it was a slow loris.
Loris, yes.
You got loris?
Not right away, but yeah, we figured it out.
Because I think we have seen that before, and it's caused me problems.
Well, didn't we have the clue about the eyes? What's the most biggest feature?
We did, but it wasn't a loris.
Oh.
It was...
was that a lemur?
No, it was some other unusually named animal.
Oh, I wish it was loris.
I'd have to dive back through the archives to figure that out, but it was definitely not a loris. But
okay.
No, it's almost always clued as the animal, except for, let's see, in 2010 it was clued as Petty and Singer. I'm going to assume there was someone named Lori Petty and Lori Singer.
Yeah. I think they're actresses.
And at some point in 1946, it was clued as Bashful Billy. Oh, interestingly, lemur of India. So it's apparently a synonym for lemur. So I feel better about thinking lemur.
Maybe they're just very similar.
Well, I mean, if the clue says lemur of India and the answer is slow loris, then I think you're entitled to say a loris is a lemur.
Perhaps.
That's my argument, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think
one word we rarely see in the crossword is 101 across. Stayed somewhere temporarily. Sojourned.
Yes.
Sojourned.
I'm embarrassed.
It's a great word.
I'm embarrassed to say I didn't realize that was its meaning. I thought sojourn just meant to travel.
That's what I thought too.
I didn't realize that it was, there was sort of a clause in there, stayed somewhere temporarily.
Yes.
So
interesting.
And then we had 104 across, peak of religion, ? Sinai.
Yes. They're like, okay, it could be Ararat, it could be Olive, it could be Sinai. It was Sinai.
Lots of good clues in this crossword. And again, it was by Michael Lieberman, his 36th and his 8th Sunday.
Very good.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, that's it for the crossword, but we have a spot of listener mail.
Oh, good.
We had a clue yesterday. 41 across was line holders, and the answer was rods.
Yes, I remember.
And neither of us had any idea whatsoever. And we made an appeal, and Aaron delivered with a 2-word message, fishing rods.
Oh, of course.
Right. You can tell Aaron and other listeners, we are not big fisher people.
Which is rare for being in Wisconsin.
Right.
Because their fishing is like the greatest pastime here, I think.
But when I saw line, that just didn't come to mind.
No, me either.
So thank you so much for that, Aaron, putting us out of our misery.
Yes. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
You can look at something and it's right there in front of
That's
you,
right.
but you don't see it.
Probably as we were working independently in the crossword, people were walking up and down the street with them.
Probably, yeah, or boats going by that have just come back with their catch.
Of course, with all the smoke, maybe we couldn't see it. We'll use that as our excuse.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
Okay, that is it for today then. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Yes.
We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Monday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.